Avast, ye landlubbers! This be your captain speaking, ready to take you on a journey through the high seas of history. We be talking about the top 5 pirate ships that ever sailed the 7 seas. The life of a pirate, from the salty sea breeze to the thrill of treasure. Be a life full of adventure. And what better way to explore this life than by taking a gander at the vessels that carried these daring souls across the world's waters? These be no ordinary ships, mateys. These be the vessels of legends. The ships that struck fear into the hearts of sailors and made kingdoms tremble. Our criteria for selecting the top 5 be as varied as the pirates themselves. We've taken into account their size. Aye, for a bigger ship be harder to sink. But size ain't everything, mateys. We've also considered their firepower. A pirate ship without cannons be like a shark without teeth. Speed, too, plays a crucial role. A swift ship can outrun the navy and catch a merchant vessel off guard. But it ain't just about the ship itself. We also look at the fame the ship has garnered over the years. Did it inspire awe and terror? Did it etch its name into the annals of history? And let's not forget the exploits of the crew. After all, a ship be only as good as the pirates who sail her. So are you ready to embark on this journey? Ready to explore the ships that have become the stuff of legends? The symbols of an era when the seas were a wild and untamed frontier? Then let's hoist the colours, mateys, and set sail into the pages of history. So grab your rum and let's set sail, mateys. And remember, if you be enjoying this adventure, don't forget to hit that like button, comment your thoughts, and share this video with your crew. Now, onto our 5th ship. At number 5, we've got the Queen Anne's Revenge, the fearsome flagship of the infamous Blackbeard himself. This dark beauty was a sight to behold, her imposing figure cutting through the waves like a knife through butter. Built in the late 17th century, she was a frigate, a type of warship known for its speed and firepower. With 40 guns and a crew of 300, the Queen Anne's Revenge was a force to be reckoned with. Originally named La Concorde, this ship had a past as colourful as her captains. She was captured by Blackbeard, then known as Edward Teach, in the year 1717. He promptly gave her a new moniker, one that echoed his own ruthless reputation, the Queen Anne's Revenge. Oh, the tales this ship could tell. The Queen Anne's Revenge was the terror of the Caribbean, striking fear into the hearts of merchantmen and navy vessels alike. With Blackbeard at her helm, she led numerous daring raids, seizing riches beyond imagining. From the coast of Africa to the Americas, no treasure was safe from the Queen Anne's Revenge. One of her most notorious exploits was the blockade of Charleston Harbor in South Carolina. For nearly a week, the Queen Anne's Revenge and her fleet held the city hostage, demanding medical supplies in exchange for captured town officials. A bold move that cemented Blackbeard's reputation as one of history's most audacious pirates. Yet, all good things must come to an end. In 1718, the Queen Anne's Revenge met her fate, running aground on a sandbar near Beaufort, North Carolina. But she did not go quietly. Like her captain, she went down fighting, her legacy living on in the legends of the high seas. Aye, the Queen Anne's Revenge be a true terror of the seas. But our journey doesn't end here, for we've got 4 more ships to uncover. So stay with us as we delve deeper into the world of pirates and their mighty vessels. Coming in at number 4, we have the sloop, the speed demon of the pirate world. Now, if there's one thing pirates value, it's the ability to make a quick getaway, and the sloop was the perfect vessel for the job. Born for speed and agility, the sloop was a master of the seas. A single-masted ship, it was designed with a narrow hull and a shallow draft. This allowed it to move swiftly across the water, darting between larger, slower vessels with ease. Its small size also made it perfect for navigating shallow waters and narrow channels, places where larger ships dared not tread. But don't let its size fool you. The sloop was a formidable foe. Its light build allowed it to carry a surprising amount of firepower. Armed with cannons and swivel guns, it could hold its own in a fight. But its real strength lay in its speed. It could outrun any ship that dared to give chase, disappearing over the horizon before its pursuers could even blink. The pirates who sailed the sloop were masters of hit-and-run tactics. They would swoop in, unleash a volley of cannon fire, and then vanish before their enemies had a chance to respond. They could raid a merchant ship and be gone before the navy even knew they were there. and with the wind in their sails, they could escape to the safety of the open seas, their hold full of plunder. The sloop was the pirates' best friend. It was fast, it was nimble, and it was deadly. It was the perfect tool for a life of piracy, a life of freedom on the high seas. It was a ship that could outrun the wind, a ship that was as elusive as the pirates who sailed it. Fast and furious, the sloop was the choice of many a pirate. But wait till you see what's up next, me hearties. At number 3, we have the galleon, the floating fortress of the high seas. This mighty vessel was the embodiment of power and prestige. It was a sight to strike fear into the heart of any sailor unlucky enough to cross its path. The galleon was not just a ship, it was a floating fortress, a testament to man's mastery over the sea. The galleon was a behemoth, dwarfing other vessels of its time. It was heavily armed, boasting cannons on multiple decks, and capable of unleashing a devastating broadside that could reduce an enemy ship to splinters. These cannons weren't just for show. They were a clear message to any who dared to challenge the galleon. Mess with us at your peril. But the galleon wasn't all about brute force. Its large cargo capacity made it a favorite among the most powerful of pirate captains. A single successful raid could fill the hold with enough loot to make a pirate captain and his crew rich beyond their wildest dreams. The galleon was a floating treasure chest, carrying goods from the New World back to Europe, making it a prime target for pirates. The galleon was more than just a ship, it was a symbol of power. To command a galleon was to command respect. It was the ship of choice for the most fearsome pirate captains, those who ruled the high seas with an iron fist. Men like Blackbeard and Bartholomew Roberts, whose names still echo through the annals of history, called the galleon their home. The galleon was not the fastest ship on the sea, nor the most maneuverable. It was designed for power and intimidation, and in that it excelled. It was a floating fortress, a war machine that could stand toe-to-toe with any naval vessel of its day. Aye, the galleon was a sight to behold, but there be 2 more ships that outshine even this mighty vessel. So stay tuned, for we have yet to unveil the top 2 pirate ships that ruled the high seas. At number 2, we have the frigate, the ultimate pirate ship. A marvel of maritime engineering, the frigate was the ship of choice for the most successful of pirates. It was the perfect balance of speed, firepower, and cargo capacity. A true testament to the ingenuity of the pirates who sailed them. Frigates were known for their impressive speed. With their slim hulls and a tall array of sails, these ships could outrun almost anything on the open sea. This speed was a pirate's greatest asset, allowing them to chase down merchant ships, make a quick getaway, or navigate the perilous waters of the high seas with ease. But speed wasn't the only thing the frigate had going for it. These ships were armed to the teeth. Sporting a formidable array of cannons, the frigate could hold its own in a fight against any adversary. This firepower enabled pirates to engage in combat with larger vessels, often with impressive results. One well-placed volley from a frigate's cannons could cripple an enemy ship, turning the tide of battle in an instant. Yet what made the frigate truly stand out in the world of piracy was its cargo capacity. Despite its slender profile and high speed, the frigate could carry a considerable amount of loot. This made it the perfect vessel for pirates who aimed to amass vast fortunes. Their spacious cargo holds could accommodate everything from chests of gold to barrels of rum, making each successful raid a significant payday. Frigates were not just ships, they were symbols of power and freedom on the high seas. They were the vessels that allowed pirates to live their lives on their own terms, to defy the powers that be and carve out their own place in the world. They were the ultimate pirate ship, the dream of every buccaneer who ever set foot on a deck. The frigate was a true pirate's dream, but there's one ship that tops even this. Stay tuned to find out. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. At number 1, we have the man-o'-war, the king of the seas. The man-o'-war is a sight to behold, a titan amongst ships, a true testament to naval prowess and the terror of many seafarers. This behemoth was the dreadnought of the high seas, a floating fortress that could strike fear into the hearts of even the bravest of sailors. The man-o'-war was not just a ship, it was a statement that said, "Here I am, fear me." Its massive size and overwhelming presence were enough to intimidate any opponent. But size was not its only advantage. Its unmatched firepower was what truly set it apart. Armed to the teeth with as many as 40 to 60 cannons, the man-of-war could unleash a hailstorm of destruction upon its adversaries. This ship was not for the faint-hearted. It was for the ambitious, the daring, the ruthless. It was for those pirate captains who dreamed not just of treasure, but of power and control. The man-of-war was their weapon of choice, their instrument of domination. But the man-of-war was not just about power and intimidation, it was also about resilience. Its thick hull could withstand a barrage of cannon fire, allowing it to hold its ground in the face of adversity. It was a symbol of endurance, a testament to the indomitable spirit of the seafarers who dared to command it. And so, the man-of-war takes its rightful place at the top of our list. A ship of unmatched power and resilience, a true king of the seas. There you have it, mateys, the top 5 pirate ships that ever sailed the 7 seas. If ye enjoyed this voyage, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and share this adventure with your crew. Until next time, this be your captain signing off. Yo ho ho.